YouTube friends. I'm just gonna do something super quick because I was packing here and I thought, you know, why not? This is gonna be unedited, so sorry if I ramble. Today I just wanted to show you guys what I all pack for a trip for Miss Cindy. So sorry, my room's a bit of a chaotic mess right now. I'm in a whirlwind of packing for a 2-week trip to Canada again, but I thought that, you know, this is actually something that different people do a little differently, but I wanted to show you guys how I do it. So really quick, I'm gonna be able to bring her little blanket. That's a really tiny little blanket over there, and it's great for the planes. If there's like peanuts and stuff on the floor, I'll put that blanket down. Or if she's shivering, because I've had planes where it's really cold because the air circulates below and the vents are below where the dogs are sitting. And I shaved Cindy super short for this trip. So she's really short right now. She doesn't have that dense poodle coat to warm her up. So that blanket's always good. And it actually is really compact and fits in a backpack really easily. Next I have her documents or files. So in these I have, especially this one's the most important. Oh wait, is it? No, this one. This one is super important because it has all of the documents that I need to show. Now I'm going to Canada, and in Canada the flights can ask for documents. Where'd it go? There it is. So these are all my original documents. It's just an envelope from my vet that I like to put them in. And in here are all the copy documents. So you'll see, if I can open it all the way. There we go. First off, I have, what is this? Certificate of Veterinary Inspection. So that's just a certificate, health certificates, excuse me, that I get just to show the planes that yes, she is healthy. You have to get this, by the way, within like a week of traveling or 10 days or something like that. So the closer you can get this to the date you travel in, the better, because it's only applicable for the following 30 days and it has to be within 10 days of traveling, I believe. So just make sure if you need to get this, if you're going cross country, get it right before you leave. Then we have, I think this is a rabies certificate. Yeah, it is. So this is just Cindy's rabies certificate, and it's pretty simple. Just, you know, says that she had rabies. She actually got a tag that came with it too. I actually got it updated just because it was coming close to her rabies update anyway, so I got it updated and they gave me a new tag, and then the tag fell off and I was so mad. I was so mad. Yeah, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. And then this is, oh, this is just saying that she's updated with boosters. And it's just like, you know, the receipt for all the updated boosters and everything, just to show that she is all vaccinated and up to date. Here's what I really wanted to show you guys. This is an IGDF letter from Guide Dogs of the Desert, stating that I graduated from there with Cindy and we are IGDF approved, as in the school's approved, signed by, I think, our school's director. And this just really goes over that we are IGDF approved, and that makes it a lot easier to travel. You need the certificate for a lot of different kinds of international travel. So if you have a guide dog from a guide dog school, you just go and ask them for this certificate and they'll send it to you and have it signed. You're gonna see on the side here, I think it has like an IGDF logo, and this is a copy, but this is a copy, but I have the original copy, all the original copies for all of this in that envelope, just to prove that, you know, I have the actual signed original copy. Like, this had to be mailed to me. It wasn't just something I could print off, because I did need the original. But this is a copy version for, you know, the planes ask for something they can scan. And then finally, I have here my transfer of title for Cindy. So everything I need in terms of proving that she is mine, that she was from Guide Dogs of the Desert. Yeah, just all that good stuff. So these are the papers I like to carry around with me in terms of paperwork. If you are new to the service dog, guide dog, whatever lifestyle, and you don't really know what I'm talking about, there is no such thing as a national certification or some kind of certification paperwork in the United States. There are schools that you can go to get dogs, and they give their own kind of paperwork like what you've just seen here. That's the most legitimate you're going to get for paperwork. But there's nothing saying that you need paperwork in the United States. There's no kind of head governing body. You can get stuff from your school saying that this client graduated from our school. It's kind of like a trademark, but it's not necessary. But when you're traveling to Canada, you do need some type of paperwork, whether it be a CGC certificate or proof of training logs, something signed by a professional trainer who does service dog work that you've worked with if you're an owner trainer. That kind of stuff is the documents you're going to want if you're traveling, but I'm not really filled in completely with owner trainers in that regard of how the law would work traveling to Canada. I just know the guide dog side. So these documents are really good to have if you're traveling with a guide dog. Again, don't buy stuff online, guys. That stuff's completely bogus. So, yeah, that's what I have in there. And then I have another folder over here, and these are just some paperwork that's a little older. I have her older vaccine records and vet records and all that kind of stuff just to prove that I've owned her for so long. I also have some copies of things in here. This stuff isn't as important. This folder is the most important one, so I like to keep it with me. Very nice. Anyway, aside from the paperwork, sorry, Cindy's over there just licking her foot. She got mad because she had to wear her boots today. Huh, Cindy? 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 You gotta wear your boots today? Aw, poor hard done by guide dog. Sorry, Cindy. She was a bad girl too. She hates her boots and she just gets all jerky when she's wearing them. Her guide work goes down a little bit, but we're working on it. Huh? You just get big grumpy fluff ball. Anyway, so here I have 4 bags of 4 Ziploc bags. They're sandwich sized and they have her dry kibble in them. And there's 2 cups in each bag, so that's technically enough for, well, she gets 2 cups in the morning, 1 in the evening, so almost 3 days worth of food. Almost. And so that's kind of an emergency thing. Like if something happens and flights are delayed or whatever and I don't have food for her, that would be awful and horrible. So I always make sure to have a few days extra food always with me carried onto the plane. And then I have food, actually my friends are crazy, but they got the same food that I have here there, and so we'll be able to use that when I get there. Because it's the same brand, we shouldn't have too much issues transitioning over to it. It's the exact same type of food. But I always like to mix the stuff I have with that food anyway, just to be careful. So yeah, we'll do that when we get there. I also, of course, have her guide dog harness because I need her to guide me in the airports. That's like her job. So yeah, she'll be guiding me around and being a good girl. Oh, I just remembered something. Thank you guys, you helped me remember. I have these little nylon collapsible bowls, and I know I've shown them before, but they open up like this, and I have 2 of them. I need to go get the other one. But yeah, they open up like this. They're great with water and with food, and so that's what I'll be using that for. And then I have her shoes, and again, Cindy doesn't like them, but she has to deal with them. It shouldn't be super hot where I'm going, but I don't know if we'll be going anywhere where there's like sharp thorns on the ground or rocks or I don't know, wildlife that I'm concerned about or diseases or what. So just, you know, glass if I'm walking in a city and it's not very clean. Just there's a lot of reasons to have these just in case, and I probably won't need them because I'm going to Canada and Canada's great, but you never know. Then I have one of her toys over there, just a Wubba so that she can play and be happy because she needs time off when she's working. What are those things? I think they're poop bags. Sorry. Yeah. So I have 2 rolls of poop bags over there. I'm going on a 2-week trip, and honestly 1 roll would probably be fine, but never a bad idea to just overestimate how much you'll need. So that's what those are. Then I have a tie down. Oh, and there's a toothbrush. I always use the tie down when she sleeps. I still put her on tie down. It just gives me peace of mind that she's being a good girl. Cindy is a little too smart for her own good, and sometimes will go get into trouble if she knows that I am not consciously watching her. So tie down's good. It just means your dog's going to be safe and stay next to you. especially in a new environment. Then I have a toothbrush, a dog toothbrush. I love these kinds, by the way, that when they go up towards the brush, they have a little ridge going inwards to help get the dog's teeth better brushed. I can't even, yeah. Anyway, that's the best I can describe it, but really, really nice. I love these kind of dog toothbrushes. And then, oh, this is a collar you guys may or may not have seen in a video or two. Can't remember if I put one on Facebook, but it lights up red. So if I click the button on it once, it lights up, and it's just a solid red color. It's a LED light, and the whole collar lights up. If I hit it again, then it flashes red. And this is really, really good for night travel when you need your dog to be seen by people so they're not stepped on or kicked or otherwise ignored by the general public accidentally. Yeah, these are great. It's like a traffic sign, you know, like get out of the way, guide dog coming when it gets dark. You know, most people don't look at their feet, and you want to protect your little buddies. And then finally, oh, not finally, I have a comb. This is not the comb I normally use, but it has a thin handle, and so I like to travel with this one because it's all I need. I have Cindy's coat at a really manageable level right now. It's really easy to maintain, so all I need is this comb. And okay, this is finally, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. Here I have a long line thing. It's actually kind of like a really long tie-down kind of material. It's more plasticky than anything, and it has clips on both ends so that I can clip it to, oh wait, does it have clips on both ends? Yeah, it totally does. So I can clip it to 2 different places if I need to, which would be silly. Why would I do that? I guess, you know, if I need to clip, oh yeah, no, because I can clip it. I've never used this before, can you tell? So I can clip one to her collar, and then so I can clip the other one to like I don't know, a gate or something, so that she has some freedom to run around and stuff. She'll really enjoy this up in Canada. She'll love having some freedom to run. And then, almost finally, I have a nylabone here, and I've learned through previous attempts that you want to bring something that's easy to identify for the TSA agents, and don't bring something that is like, well, what's the word, like biodegradable, you know what I'm trying to say. It's, you know, don't bring something that was organic. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I have an antler that Cindy would really love if I brought, but it's not a good idea to bring organic material like that across the border. So we have just a normal, it's not a Benebone, what is this, nylabone. Cindy doesn't love the nylabones, but just in case she wants something to chew on the plane if she gets bored. We have 2-hour plane rides. That'll be 4 hours of just boringness, so always good to bring something. And then finally, other than her leash up there, of course, so this is for any kind of emergency situations. If Cindy throws up or something like that and I need to clean it up, I always come prepared with really absorbent paper towels and with gentle, it's really important to get the gentle baby wipes. They're scented in a way that really helps to clean up things that don't smell great. So, you know, it's meant to clean up messes that babies make. It works really well for messes that dogs make too, or if they get something yucky on their coat or anything like that. This stuff is great. And then it's both of them are together in a big plastic bag. So as like one of those really big gallon-sized Ziploc bags, so that if I had to clean anything up, I could put it in this Ziploc bag and throw it away and not have any hassle. So yeah, that's kind of what I use for Cindy, and that's how we travel together. I also have hand sanitizer, by the way. It's just in another bag because it's a liquid. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that we have. So hopefully that gave you guys kind of an idea of what we use when we go traveling. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.